Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jasmine, aka Jazzy Jet Sets, and I'm so excited to bring you this beautiful and chaotic vlog of my sister's bachelorette weekend in Utah. So the first part of the chaos was me missing my flight to get to Vegas. The original plan was the four batch babes would be heading to Vegas where my sister lives. We would all fly to Utah from there. So we were going to fly in the night before, get a little bit of sleep, and then head out. I decided to get a flight from Philadelphia because I had been gone for a while in Johannesburg and I wanted to spend a little bit of extra time at my sister's house before everyone else got there. And I drove all the way to the Philadelphia airport and realized that I left my purse at home. Amateur vibes. So had to go back, drive to New York City and fly out of there. Also, not sure what the hell is going on in Vegas's airport. It's really wild. Anyways, at this point, I made it to Vegas. So I was just really very happy and I was feeling like your girl got this. The odds are in my favor, baby. I'm going to pull this weekend off. So Kaniqua is the one who is the bachelorette. She's hugging everyone. The person in the middle is my other sister. She's older than Kaniqua as well. So the two of us are responsible for pulling off this fantastic weekend and we are ready to get it on and popping. We have all the decor, all the activities planned out. Like we're ready to make sure that our girl has a good time. So fun fact, Kaniqua is a content creator and she already had the vision for what she wanted her bachelorette to be. She and my brother-in-law have actually already been married for 5 years, but they never had a wedding. So their plan was to do a 5-year ceremony / celebration in Mexico this summer. So this is February and we are headed to Utah to celebrate. The theme is called Ice Me Out Again. So mountains, Utah, ice me out. Yeah. So we finally arrive at home. Kaniqua welcomes us with drinks. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is literally her personality. She loves a cocktail. She loves her a drink. Okay. So first we started out with bubbly. Then she started making these fancy cocktails. The next thing I know, we are having lemon drops happening, literally everything under the sun. Like we are supposed to be resting. By this time, it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. People's flights are leaving around 9, 10. So things are getting a little chaotic, but we go to bed. Then it's time to get up. We head to the airport. And this is where things took a turn for you, girl. I got to the airport like 5 minutes too late to check my bag with Spirit. And you know, they're not the best airline, so they were not very accommodating. I had to basically forego my flight so that I could take my bag on another flight. I was sick, okay? I was sad. I was on the phone with my mentor. I just felt like I was the worst big sister ever. Like I'm supposed to be there with the decoration so that it can be all up by the time Kaniqua gets there. So I end up booking another flight with Southwest. That was like $350. I should have known they were going to hold me down though because they had the real decorations up. So I booked this flight and it's going to get me there maybe an hour or two before Kaniqua actually arrives so that me and Jacinta can just like decorate as fast as we can. Like the plan was to be there and do this way earlier, go grocery shopping, literally have everything done in advance. I was sick, okay? I had to get me some food. I had to charge. I had to really like take deep breaths. Like it was really rough. I only looked at these because I didn't need that too. It was time to board and head to Utah. And I was so happy to sit my ass down on this plane because the Bachelorette hadn't even started yet and I was already feeling down bad, okay? Then we finally get to Utah. I'm looking out the window and it was so beautiful. I felt so grateful and I was just thinking to myself, you know what, Jasmine? You may have missed 2 flights on your way trying to pull off this Bachelorette party, but that's all right. You are going to be just fine. This is going to go great the entire weekend. So we arrive in Utah and I realized that my Airbnb is super far from the airport. I ended up spending like a couple $100 just to get there in a taxi, all to cut down on time and get these decorations up. Because remember, we are decorating this entire thing. We want her to arrive when it's complete, and she was going to be arriving within like the next 2 hours. So I get to the Airbnb. I start immediately checking it out, trying to see, you know, which room we are going to assign to the bride so that we can decorate it and see exactly what we want that to look like. I'm checking out the other rooms. This was a 4-bedroom Airbnb. There was a ton of sleeping space, which was great because there was only going to be 5 of us. So it turned out to be perfect. So then it was time to check out the theater. I remember seeing it on the Airbnb picture, so I just wanted to check it out myself. And this theater was so cute. It had the cutest, most comfy couch. There was like so many snacks already set up in there for us to partake in. Projector was great. They had basically every streaming app that you could think of. So I was very happy with this. Then it was time to get on decor. My sister Jacinta was the mastermind behind the decorations. The theme, of course, Ice Me Out Again. So we had white balloons, silver balloons, gray balloons. We also bought a bunch of different decorations from basically everywhere, Etsy, Amazon. Just figuring out exactly where we could put them around the Airbnb that it would make sense, and would also kind of just like give Kaniko little reminders that it's Bachelorette weekend and bridal vibes. So we were just getting very creative with it. I was just hanging this little banner along the stairs, and then there is this table right when you walk in from the door. So decided to put pictures and some little trinkets on there as well. It says bride to be. Pictures are of everyone who is going to be on the trip right now. So that was really cool. Fun fact, it was originally supposed to be like 8 to 10 people, and then it turned out to be just 5 of us. Those of you who've got married or who have been a part of a bachelorette weekend, I'm sure you can attest to the numbers dropping like crazy. Anyways, this is the finished product on the wall. It says Ice Me Out Again. Trying to give you a little bit of a better view. And then we also made these beautiful bags that has everyone's name on it and goodies inside. This is the groom's face, and then these are our little igloo glasses. Mind you, my sister made these. Then we had some other things. My sister got these cookies made, which were very cool. They have the wedding date on there and the wedding hashtag, which is how we'll love. So we really went all out for the theme. And then also she got those really cute like lollipops, crystal looking lollipops. We had to have the shot ski because like there's no way. So these are just some of the pictures that are on the table. Definitely says Team Bride and not any of the other things that I thought it was saying, but neither here nor there. And just more pics on the table. That's me and Kaniqua. Yeah. So then this is how we decorated the bride's room. We wanted to make sure we had the bride balloons and then the ring balloon as well. So then it was time to present. I was so nervous. We were like, all right, this is happening. She's coming in. I really wish that I could let you guys hear it completely, because whenever it was time to open the door for her, we wanted to make sure we had So Icy by Gucci Mane playing. She loves Gucci Mane, so that was her theme song for the entire weekend. But you know, music rights on YouTube will not allow me to play this without getting in trouble, so I won't. But this is me screaming happy bachelorette. This is them coming in. It's cold AF outside in Utah, and they are just bringing in the takeout because we didn't get to do everything that we needed to do beforehand. So I'm just waiting to get her reaction to the decor, and yeah. So I definitely had to cut the audio because YouTube music rights can't get knocked. But anyways, as you can see, she was like really happy about it. She loved the theme and the way that we pulled it off. And then it was time to get busy, okay? So we had these little ring pop shot glasses, which we loved. Of course, she's a Henny girl, so that's what she was drinking the entire time. But this was such a cute shot glass, and we were definitely using them throughout the weekend, honey, okay? So then it was time for us to do some more content with everybody in the party. This is Letitia. She is the groom's mom. She was hanging with us for the bachelorette weekend. We got tequila up in time for me and Jacinta to get our shots as well. This is me with my little witch nails, honey. And I was ready. I'm a tequila girl to keep that Hennessy away from me. So our shot glass rings are full. It is time to take this shot and really kick off Ice Me Out Again weekend in the mountains. Now it's time for the Ice Me Out Again itinerary. Day 1 was less chill, arrival day, chilling out, getting rest. So the next morning I got up pretty early. I wanted to do some journaling. I felt pretty overwhelmed from the day before with all the flights that I missed. So I just wanted to like calm myself and my mental and just check in with myself and make sure that I was not, trying to play biggest sister, I gotta do it all, be perfect, blah, blah, blah. So that's what that journaling session was about. I also decided to get in a yoga flow. As many of you may know, if you watch my other videos, I try to do yoga everywhere that I go. It's not always successful, especially when the travel situation is crazy, but I was really proud of myself because I managed to get in at least one flow while I was here for this 3-day weekend. So I'm very happy. I thought that I was going to be up earlier than everyone else, but it turns out that a lot of people here are either early risers or they don't sleep at all. So I was just kind of in the way, but they were cool about it. And they were talking to the groom, of course, because they just can't stay away from each other. So it was time for us to get the day started. So it's day 2 of Ice Me Out again, which means that it's snow day all day. This on the itinerary meant that we would be doing snowmobiling today. We are going to be riding dirty. We are going to be doing the ice castle, everything icy, snow outside. That's what today is all about. So we're starting off the day with obviously some bubbly. And of course, we had to get in some TikTok content as well. We are just doing some of the bridal content that we found on TikTok. And this is us just having a chance to show off our snowmobile outfits. And that's exactly what everyone was going for. And then of course the bride is last. This was obviously her idea, so she came in killing it. She was really ready for the snow day. Okay, I don't think we knew how cold we were gonna be, but we did what we needed to do. Also had to do a shot ski before we left. It was obviously for a video and we did not do it so well, but we were in the car and ready to head to the snowmobiles. So this place actually turned out to be maybe an hour and 40 minutes away from our Airbnb. So at some point on the road, we had to switch drivers. Kaniko was actually about to get in and drive, and someone had to hop in the front and tell her, girl, relax, we got this. So we hit our first stop, which was Stillman Ranch. This is where we were going to be riding the snowmobiles. And when I got there, I was pretty excited because the views were really pretty. I had not seen this much snow in such a long time. I've been in SA for like the last 4 years and I've been dodging winter. I also wanted to do a little outfit check for the bride. She was looking cute. Then we had to sign our lives away and get a little bit of training before we hopped on the snowmobiles because, you know, shit was about to get real. So I was hoping that everyone was paying attention. Gloves were falling off. It was time to get back on road. And when I tell you that this turned out to be way more fun than I was expecting, I was not really excited about this during the planning process. It was more so just about me having to drive it. I was not really interested and I was just a little bit nervous about driving it as well. So the fact that my sister decided, you know, I could drive on the back with her, I was very happy. I was being a little back princess, okay, and I was not mad at it. He also then took us all the way up to the mountain, let us see some of the views. He talked to us a little bit about the mountains and the area, and then he took us to an open area where we could kind of just like play around a little bit, which was pretty cool. And I will say that is when the content actually started. Okay, do you see us all taking off? We really thought we were in Fast and Furious. Okay, I even hopped on one by myself and started driving. I don't know what came over me. But yes, Stillman Ranch for your snowmobiling, 10 out of 10. Next up, it was time to go to the ice castles. I'm not sure what I thought ice castles were, but I don't think it was this. It was literally just a bunch of ice sculptures that you could like walk through. And you just walked through each one. And I would say we spent maybe like 30 minutes here, if that. But I will say it was great aesthetically. Like it was perfect for the theme. Kaniko was able to get some content here. I was able to get a little content here myself. Like it was pretty decent, but I guess I just was expecting a little bit more. I'm not sure what. Anyways, we were basically done with this place and we were starving. So we were near Salt Lake City and we decided to drive there and eat. I will say we got some weird looks from the white folks in this area. It was like we were the only black people around. So we found a Thai spot, ate our food pretty quickly and headed back home so that we could get ready for day 3. So Saturday was day 3 and this was the So Icy shoot and our very own dinner in Blanc. which means we were in the house all day. We were doing the matching PJs. We were playing all the games. We were literally doing all the things. Of course, shots were in order. Have to always take a shot with the groom. Snow and Love on the door right there. You see it. We also did a lot of dancing. These are the sisters in the figure. Then it was time for us to go outside to the jacuzzi. That's your girl. Yeah, that's me. That's me. And then that's also me, guys. I didn't know that I had this kind of talent. Okay, yeah, I had to cut that short, save that for my man. Anyway, it was time for dinner in Blanc now. Basically, this was dinner that we ordered in from this really cool restaurant near us, and we all were planning to dress in white to go with the So Icy theme. Kanika would be in her silver, everybody else in white, hence dinner in Blanc. If anyone has ever gone to dinner in Blanc, then you know what we were going for because obviously we're so cool. Another packed day, okay? Everybody was drunk AF on their asses. Everybody kind of woke up mad early in the morning. I woke up to go kind of steal some time in the theater, come down. These two were already here. They started watching a movie, then fell asleep. I thought it was very sweet. And then that was our final night. So this is the fourth day. The itinerary today is a toast to Howl Love and kiss the snow goodbye. So we start cleaning up. I went to the bathroom and saw this, realized I did not pay attention to it before, which was a little bit crazy because like obviously I have a nice butt. Anyways, Kanika didn't get all the content that she wanted, so she made Ja go back outside and get some content in the jacuzzi because we were just way too drunk the night before to get it the proper way, and we actually didn't make it out until the sun was kind of going down. So you know, we had to get it together. This entire morning was tying up loose ends on the content front. So this is me being a good big sister, making sure she is getting everything that she needs. Her silver outfit was so fire, and she had to get more like photos and stuff in this. Like we were not about to let her leave without it. Like look at this. Like it was crazy, the execution on her outfits. Then of course toast to the Howells, meaning that we were doing a little brunch. We were gonna have mimosas. So the brunch spread was eggs, bagels, the salmon hash that Kanikwa usually makes. Of course, we were going to have bubbly and fruit, of course. So we just wanted to make sure that we got everybody in so that we could do a toast. One of the girls left a little bit early. She had a different flight from us, but this is us using our little crystal lollipops. They were so good. This is our spread. Kanika was very, very happy with it. As you can see, we had some Polaroids going as well. We really had a great time at Ice Me Out again, and I'm so thankful for you guys watching all the way to the end. I know it was long. Stay tuned for the next part where I go through the entire wedding at the resort in Mexico, which just happened a couple of weeks ago. So stay tuned, and here is the itinerary if you were interested.